Upgrading to Windows 11 can be a significant challenge, especially on unsupported PCs. Microsoft has set stringent hardware requirements for Windows 11, making it difficult for older systems to upgrade. However, there are ways to bypass these restrictions and upgrade without using a USB drive. This guide aims to help you navigate the upgrade process smoothly. Many users find themselves stuck due to Microsoft's compatibility checks. These checks ensure that only compatible hardware can install Windows 11. But what if your PC is working just fine on Windows 10? Should you be left behind? Not necessarily. With a few tweaks, you can enjoy the latest Windows 11 24H2 features. This guide will walk you through each step of the process, from preparing your current system to completing the installation. By the end, you'll have a fully functional Windows 11 system, even on unsupported hardware. Let's dive into the prerequisites first. Understanding the steps involved can save you a lot of time and frustration. So let's get started with what you need before you begin the upgrade. Before you start the upgrade process, you need to ensure your system is ready. First and foremost, you need to have Windows 10 installed on your PC. This is crucial because the upgrade process we are going to follow relies on the existing Windows 10 environment. If you don't have Windows 10 installed, you need to install it first. Next, back up all your important data. Upgrading an operating system always carries the risk of data loss. Use an external hard drive or cloud storage to back up your files. This step is essential to avoid losing important documents, photos, or software settings. Once your data is safely backed up, download the Windows 11 24H2 ISO file. You can get this file from Microsoft's official website. Make sure to download the correct version that matches your system architecture, either 32-bit or 64-bit. This ISO file will be used to upgrade your current system to Windows 11. With these prerequisites checked off your list, you're ready to move on to the next step: downloading and mounting the ISO file. To start the upgrade process, you need to download the Windows 11 24H2 ISO. Visit the official Microsoft website and navigate to the download section. Look for the Windows 11 24H2 ISO file. Ensure you choose the correct version, either 32-bit or 64-bit, depending on your current system. Downloading the ISO file might take some time, depending on your internet speed. Be patient and let the download complete fully. Once the download is finished, you'll have a large ISO file on your system. This file contains all the necessary components to upgrade your operating system. After downloading, you need to verify the integrity of the ISO file. This is to ensure that the file is not corrupted. You can use tools like checksums to verify the ISO file. Microsoft usually provides checksum values on their download page. Compare these values with the ones generated from your downloaded file. Once the ISO file is verified, you are ready to mount it and start the installation process. Let's move on to the next section to see how to mount the ISO file. Mounting the ISO file is a straightforward process. Windows 10 has built-in support for mounting ISO files, making this step easy. Locate the downloaded Windows 11 24H2 ISO file on your system. Right-click on the file and select the Mount option from the context menu. When you mount the ISO file, it will create a virtual drive on your system. This virtual drive will appear in File Explorer, just like any other drive. Open this new drive to access the contents of the ISO file. You will see various files and folders, including the setup executable. If you cannot find the Mount option in the context menu, you can use third-party software like WinCDMU or PowerISO to mount the ISO file. These tools offer additional features and can handle ISO files effectively. However, the built-in Windows feature is usually sufficient. With the ISO file mounted, you are now ready to start the installation process. The next section will guide you through initiating the upgrade. Section 5. Starting the installation process. To start the installation process, navigate to the virtual drive created by mounting the ISO file. Look for a file named setup.exe and double-click it. This will launch the Windows 11 installation wizard. The wizard will guide you through the upgrade process step by step. The first screen you will see is the Windows setup screen. Here, you can choose to download and install updates during the installation. It is recommended to select this option to get the latest updates and drivers. However, if you prefer, you can also choose to install updates later. After selecting your preference for updates, click Next to proceed. The installer will then check your system for any compatibility issues. Since your PC is unsupported, you will likely encounter a compatibility check error. Do not worry, this is expected, and we'll bypass it in the next section. Before proceeding, ensure that you have an active internet connection. This will help in downloading necessary updates and drivers during the installation process. Now, let's move on to bypassing the compatibility checks. Section 6. Bypassing compatibility checks. Bypassing compatibility checks is crucial for upgrading to Windows 11 on unsupported PCs. Make changes in the Windows registry. Press Win+R, type Regedit, and press Enter. Navigate to the path and create a new key if it doesn't exist. Create a new DWORD 32-bit value and set its value to 1. You've successfully bypassed the compatibility checks. Restart the setup process. Section 7. Proceeding with the installation. With the compatibility checks bypassed, you can now proceed with the installation. The setup wizard will guide you through the remaining steps. Select the edition of Windows 11 you want to install. Accept the license terms and click Next. The installer will prepare your system for the upgrade. Choose what to keep during the upgrade. The installer will start copying files and installing Windows 11. Do not interrupt the installation process. Let it complete fully. Section 8. Completing the upgrade. As the installation progresses, your PC will restart multiple times. This is normal and part of the upgrade process. The installer will continue to copy files, install features, and configure settings during these restarts. Be patient and let the process complete. Once the installation is complete, you will be greeted with the Windows 11 setup screen. Follow the on-screen instructions to configure your settings. This includes setting up your region, keyboard layout, and connecting to a network. You will also be prompted to sign in with your Microsoft account or create a new one. After completing the initial setup, you will arrive at the Windows 11 desktop. Congratulations! You have successfully upgraded to Windows 11 on an unsupported PC. Take a moment to explore the new features and interface of Windows 11 24H2. However, the work is not entirely done yet. There are a few post-upgrade tasks to ensure your system runs smoothly. Let's move on to the next section for some tips on activation and driver updates. Section 9. Post-upgrade tips, activation and driver updates. After upgrading to Windows 11, ensure your system is activated. Go to Settings. Update and Security. Activation. Enter your Windows 10 product key if needed. Check for driver updates to ensure hardware compatibility. Go to Settings. Update and Security. Windows Update and click. Check for updates. Windows will install any available driver updates. This ensures your system runs smoothly. Section 10. Conclusion. Successfully upgraded and next steps. Congratulations on successfully upgrading to Windows 11 24H2 on your unsupported PC. This guide has walked you through each step of the process, from preparing your system to completing the installation. You have now unlocked the latest features and improvements of Windows 11. Remember, upgrading to an unsupported system carries some risks. Always ensure your data is backed up and be prepared for potential issues. However, with the steps outlined in this guide, you should be able to navigate the upgrade process smoothly. If you encounter any problems or have questions, don't hesitate to seek help from online forums or Microsoft support. There are many resources available to assist you with any issues you might face. Enjoy your new Windows 11 experience. Thank you for following this guide. We hope you find your upgraded system to be more efficient and enjoyable. Keep exploring and making the most out of Windows 11's features. Happy computing!